I'm continuing again with Final Fantasy XIV. And I'm currently doing Dragon Song for quest. And I think in the previous episode we got something. And I just check if there are somewhere near. I think we got some kind of minion. Yes, we got find up Emeric. This was the one. And let's look. What does it look like? Find up Emeric. Noting the popularity of other clockwork leaders, the Temple Knights attempted to make one of their own beloved commander. Wes was so far removed from the Emeric's handsome men, however, that one of the Knight wives volunteered to sew a new one from scratch. Okay, let's... And how does it look like? Okay, now we have Emeric as a minion. Then there was something else also. Maybe I buy or eat one of these. Ah, okay, cannot. Meal benefits when used. Flat crust tart. Then as the bonus. Aha, this is for this is food for crafters. Gap. I think I again check once more. Yellow manari. Ah, this is furnishing. I just use one of these. Commander Survival Manual. That's okay. Duration 18 hours. It is comprehensive manual written by in the very end there are said something. It is non-inspired. Who read can temporary 150% boost to experience points earned from gathering. Ah, this is also for kind of gatherer class. And I think one of them was orchestration scroll, if I remember correctly. Okay, it's over here. Dragon Sound orchestration roll. Use. And this will go to the your room. Your room is usually located in one of those inns. And there is some kind of a jukebox where you can choose your different kind of orchestration roles. And I think the last one was some kind of gear or suit. I check these. Meal benefits when used, tenacity bonus, gear durability bonus. Didn't I search for item link? Or the thing I cannot use it. Okay, maybe I eat one of these just to get more room, and it's always useful. Then we need to locate, let's look. We need to go somewhere to find the next. Promise is kept. Aha. Ah, over here. So near. Promise is kept. Maybe I just check this one. A new day dawns in Ishgard, and the house of Four Dark Knight has tidings for you. And what is there? Aha, when you complete this, you will get special kind of food. Determination, vital, this all seems very good. But not this one. So actually these two first one seems good for healer, and actually this seems very good. Master Gamer, you are come at most excellent time. An invitation from truly preeminent personage was delivered to the manor, but short a while ago. Would that you had been present to receive it, but in any event. Sir Emeric de Borel, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord Commander of the Temple of Knights, and Viscount of House Borel, cordially invites Master Gamer to dine with him at his estate. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when the arrangement for the peace conference were still being finalized. Of course, the intervening was afforded little opportunity for leisure, but with happy advent of peace, it is plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause to delay. What say you? I'll just take the first one. Indeed, who wouldn't? You will forgive me if I seem envious. I shall send forth of your acceptance to Borel Manor at once when you are ready. Pray report to Astrologicum. They will have someone escort you the rest of the way. It's over here. It must be below. Probably. Okay, over here. It's not here. It's open, sorry. Hier. Aansporers toewaard. Greetings and well met, master. I have the honor and privilege to serve as a head steward of House Borel, though admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being comfortable on one hand. Aham, my lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys a nary moment's respite. The battlefield beckons even now, I'm sure, but for this day we bid you lay down your burden and raise glass to peace and prosperity. Aha, new house. Haven't been here before. So this must be Emeric's new house.
To think the Mughals would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
There seems to be grape and meat salad. This makes hungry.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Oh, wine. I have some bad. I think our hero has bad experience about drinks offered. Last time when he was offered a drink, he went unconscious.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey. Nor would I presume to imply otherwise. Neither I nor any man alive can truly understand what you have endured, and I cannot say with any confidence that I would have acquitted myself as well under the circumstances, much less grown stronger for it. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all. And it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect. The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you. May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
A difficult quest.
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
Time to go. Action.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he. Only to be drawn onto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Okay, we are next for Tenman. Welcome, shall I show you inside the manor? No. Ah, now I see, it was Alfinord's.
Is that...
Alize, Alphinaud's twin sister.
Twin sister.
She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she is as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer. The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
So warriors of darkness try to vanish all the primals. Surely they won't let her. Yes, I know we must trust in Captain Whitecape and his chirurgeons. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I'm uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his bedside 4 days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we turn our attention to a matter whose conclusion we yet have the power to influence? Maybe I take the first one. Shadows of the First. So it seems that it is time to encounter warriors of the darkness. As Alfinor and many others know all too well, there is no rest for the righteous. Okay, and there is another orchestration role. So the warriors of darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. When we first encountered them in Lot and Gnat, when they were confronting Ravana guards, has this been the aim all along? What do you mean intend to do, Master Alfinor? There is much and more I don't understand, but I know this primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alisae risk her life uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Silverian, will you accompany me to Xelpatopal and help me stop the Ixal's ritual? Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixal homeland, we have vested interest in outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the beastman intrusion into Querthas land to a point, but the summoning of Primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Alfinor. The mountain of Xelpatopol are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emeric, but here an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland after all, and Ixal direct players are not to be underestimated. No experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross into Xelpatopol by the way of mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instruction for contingent of the camp knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure your safe passage through the mountains and escort you hence to Xelpatopol. Through my men and are unqualified to confront Primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We should be glad of the assistance, Lord Edmund. In the event Mistress Alisal regains conscious, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can pursue any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. Off we go. Look little bit details. Regardless of whether or not the warriors of darkness intend to kill Garuda, in fact the remains that the primal summoning cannot be ignored and should be prevented at all possible. Aha, 3 Alkan pieces were sold. It's decided that you and Alfinor will enter the Ixal homeland of Xelpatopol by means of mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. To see you your destination with all haste, Lord Edmund will order the contingent of knights to secure the entrance and escort you as far as they are able with the details settled. Alfinor invites you to accompany him Camp Dragonhead, where you may Here any additional supplies prior to departing for Xelpatpol. So I check where exactly. Haha, Camp Dragon here. Okay, time to go. Aha, Alfinor is already here. Have you everything you require to an excellent? The entrance to the pass is north of Natalan and to the east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it normally guarded by a score of Ixali warriors, I have been informed that Houseford Dark Knights have already dispatched them. The enemy's gate lies open, we need but walk through. Maybe I check one thing. I check if my gear is in condition. But of course, always the one thing is the local mender or fixer. They usually can be very different. Okay, this is hospital. Aha, is it here? Merchant and mender. Okay, this one. Repair care. Okay, it's good that I checked. Never know after battles what is condition of care. And then I think I need to... We have Torgal as a new one. They talking about something that go through. Let's check Alfinor. Beyond this gate lies the trail which leads us in the Xelpatpol. According to by map, it looks to be a relatively straightforward route, albeit one through exceeding dangerous territory. Master Alfinor, as you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something and don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Xelpatpol and aid you as you see fit. The enemy will be thick on the ground. Upon arriving, let us advance with care as we search for the site of summoning ritual. If the cards are good, we should only have to contend with the Ixal, but if they are not, we may be forced to do battle with the warriors of darkness. Aha, okay, Excel, we got the new. And I check, is this a dungeon? Enter. I rather take real ones. Enter the Excel battle with party of other players. And what is it? Aha, it's a dungeon. Forced to flee the Black Shroud for fear of the elemental and the boundaryless freight, the Ixal settled with the one-swept mountain of Xel'Patpol more than 550 years ago. Since that day we have labored tirelessly to eke out an existence in these harsh and unforgiving lands, slowly but surely expanding their dominion over the entire region, yet the Ixal have never forgotten that which was once denied them, and so they seek divine intervention once more, to summon Garuda and the besiegers strike down their enemies. In the shadow of the first mountain, the ritual nears completion, and only you and your comrades can hope to deliver the realm from destruction. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it's a dungeon time. And I just always with these dungeons I wonder how many tricks you need to know. They can be sometimes boss fights which need where you need to really know the battle tactics. Oh, there are those frogs. One thing usually good to do is to change to the party. Aha, frog. Okay, first boss battle. Maybe I need to... I didn't have time to... heal myself. Nice that there was a shortcut here. Aha, second boss. Aha, third boss. for transportation system. This looks like Final boss. It was varying with healing and attacking. There seemed to be one special moment when everyone needed to run away from each other. There sometimes can be a special trick if all enemies or team members are in the same place, they get more damage. So they need to run away from each other. So there was one fight in the very beginning when my healer went down, but otherwise everything went really nicely and with a really
so they were unable
experienced
to see
group.
the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the Primal without us.
Oh, Warrior of Darkness. Whole group.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Yeah, she thinks that this is... Oh, he looks almost like his little sister.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
Knight of Darkness.
No, no. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. It was they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there.
Okay, now she realized that...
Know that I will happily make it quicker for you. If you just stand still.
Stand still.
Enough, Jarumal. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we? You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiark, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Hydaelyn and Zodiark. In the very beginning of...
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source.
This is the course for the home
There is but
planet.
one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
Both are trying to rescue their home planets, probably. Oh, fast disappearance.
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, be gone. You have no friends here.
There was no fight. All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true that to save their world, they must bring ruin to ours? No, it matters not. Such furious destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reason, they must be stopped. To sacrifice the loss, it ends here. Okay, let's see, two sides of coin. Alfinor would like nothing more than to get out of the snow. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The gods can apprise Lord Edmund of our success, and we, the Lord Commander, more importantly, I should like to see that my sister's conditions has improved. You may take a moment for yourself. If you wish, I will be at the congregation. It looks like that we need to go back to Ishgard. I'll check details. Few brief moments standing in the snow is more than enough for Alfinor to realize that this is neither the time nor the place to think deeply on recent events. While the House of Knights returned to Camp Dragonhead and prepare a report, he would head for Concretion, both brief Sir Imeric and see if his sister's condition has at all improved. Okay, it's Ishgard. Or Foundation as its capital. I probably just check what is this one. These are usually special quests. Ascending to Empryeum. Beard appears to be waiting for you. Silver and I have been waiting your return. You see, after you helped me bring an end to Dragonstone 4, we have striven to rebuild the city. And thanks to the assistance of countless craftsmen, our efforts to restore the firmament to its former glory are finally complete. In fact, House Dressmal assembled a team of masons so skilled and efficient that they were able to finish the construction of entirely new quarter. Its name is Empryeum, and it was created to serve as a residential district for adventure or across the realm. No amount of description can truly convey its splendor. I have asked too many to escort you there that you might see for yourself. Seek him out in the room when you have a moment. This makes me to wonder if there's something to do with house or apartments. Is it really? I take down what was it? Okay, let's see. This is separate. Empryeum. Condelin Plound informs you that the residential district, this sounds like house system, has been established in Ishgard, that Tommen will guard you here. Okay, let's go to see. This is really interesting. I don't have house. I usually go to the inn. But house, when you have your own house, you can decorate it with all kind of nice furnishings. This is something what needs to be checked. We need to go stairs down. Maybe I drop down here. Okay, let's look what happens, what is here. Tommen gatekeeping. Oh my, the savior of Ishgard, perchance you have interest in Empryeum. If so, say no more. I shall escort you there myself. And fear not, the Herald will surely be happy to answer any question you may have. Proceed to Empryeum. Okay, what is it? I have a required rank for house. You need to have a certain level and certain rank to be able to buy a house. But let's see, is it really? Speak with Tomelin again. Okay. Oh, just a moment. Who we needed. After arriving Empryeum, you set out to speak with Haimon Herald. Okay, Haimon. Okay, then. Welcome to Empryeum. As our restoration efforts progress, they eventually expanded to include the construction of this little taste of heavens on earth. We are indebted to countless adventurers such as yourself who helped bring about end to Dragon Song 4, and as thanks, we wish to provide a space for you to call home here in Ishgard. Oh, of course, you will still require nominal fee for any plots of land and apartment you purchase, but know that your kill will help us to rebuild bigger and better than before. If you would like to hear more, please speak with the resident caretaker for further assistance. Okay, now we need to find caretaker. This is really something. In my wildest dreams, I didn't imagine that anything like this. But now we need to find where is caretaker. And we are at the moment what is here? Maybe I just go a little bit further and then I can take a map. Okay, now I see my destination. Summoning bell. Southeast. Aha, residential caretaker is here. So a little bit left. Over that bridge. And was it over here? Perhaps. Let's check again. And then a little bit northwest. And I think we maybe accidentally came to someone's home. Okay, let's check again. And now a little bit to the west. Aha, here is caretaker. Company credit exchange item also interest is estate possession retrieval. Okay, let's read first housing inquiries. Residential, I think they are residential districts. In residential districts, adventurers may purchase plots of land, estates and apartments. The properties available to you are not affected by your choice of Grand Company. Aha. Residential districts by city-state. And there are Limsa, Lomsa, Gridania, Ulda, and here we are in Ishgard, Empryeum. And okay, then plots of lands. The plot of land is required to build an estate. In addition, the size of the estate must match the size of plot on which it's built. Estate size and maximum number of furnishings small, 200 indoor, 20 outdoor. And I wonder if my gear is enough even for a small. Purchasing and releasing land. Purchasing land. We probably need to first purchase land. Depending on the housing area, land may be purchased on a first-come, first-served basis or by lottery. You can confirm which purchase system is available for a given plot by accessing the placard located at its entrance. Unavailable land. Land that no longer has an owner will be marked currently unavailable for purchase. Unavailable plots under the lottery system will become available for purchase again at the beginning of the next entry period, while first-come, first-served plots will become available after a certain amount of time has passed. Relinquish land. If you no longer wish to own a particular plot of land, select Relinquish land from the housing menu. Please note that the purchasing price will not be refunded. Before land can be relinquished, the following condition must be fulfilled. All furnishings must be removed from the property. All furnishment must be removed from the storage. The estate must be removed from the plot of lands. Auto demolition. Plots of land which have been left abandoned for an extended period of time will be cleared to make way for new owners. This is something to remember. Estate halls which have not been entered by the owner for 30 days. 30 days is time will be designed, abandoned and scheduled for auto demolition. Once the estate hall has not been entered for a total of 45 days, time it will be demolished and the plot will be put up for sale. While any member of free company may enter company estate hall to prevent auto demolition, or its owner can prevent the auto demolition of private estate. Reclaiming funds and furnishing following auto demolition. In the event your estate is demolished and your plot is sold, you will be able to claim identity indemnification for 80% of the plot's value. Furthermore, furnishing which can be self-removed will be stored for safekeeping by the resident caretaker. However, you must speak with the resident caretaker with 35 days time of auto demolition to reclaim funds and furnishings. In the case of free company estates, this can only be performed by members with authority to purchase and relinquish land. Building on. Okay, so first we need to buy land. Then there is building an estate hall. Construction permit is required to build an estate hall. While there are several types of construction permit available, the estate size must match the size of the plot on which it will be built. From social menu, select housing, then estate hall, followed. It's under the social housing estate hall, followed by build estate hall to use the construction permit. Furnishing. Furnishing come in the two varieties, indoor and outdoor. To place indoor furnishings, open the housing menu file inside your estate hall and select indoor furnishings. Similarly, to place outdoor furnishings, open the housing menu file on your property, put outside your estate hall and select outdoor furnishing. Placing furnishings will be bind to you, preventing future trade or sale to other players. Moreover, certain furnishings cannot be retrieved once placed and will be permanently discarded upon removal. Fixers. You can change various elements of your estate by opening the housing menu file inside your estate hall and selecting remodel interior or remodel exterior. The following fixtures can be customized: interior fixtures, walls, flooring, ceiling lights, roofs, exterior walls, windows, doors, placards, fences, roof decoration, exterior wall decoration. Place fixtures will be returned to you, your inventory, when they are replaced by another fixture. Placing fixtures will bind it to you, preventing the future trade or sale. Company workshops. In company workshop you may craft company project and build an airships and submersible to embark on exploratory voyages. One skill has been paid for construction of the company workshop. It can be accessed via the door inside Estate Hall. Private chambers. Private chambers may be added to free company estates and can be accessed from inside the property. To add a private chamber, you must fulfill the following condition. You must have at least, here are the requirements especially for free company apartments. Class level 50, you must hold rank of second lieutenant. Demolishing private chambers. If you no longer require private chambers, it can be demolished, provided the full furnishings have been removed from the chamber at its storage. Auto demolition of private chambers. If you are dismissed from your free company, your private chambers will be demolished, and furnishing placed in your private chambers will be given in the care of the resident caretaker. Furnishings will be held by the resident caretaker for 35 days, after which they will be permanently discarded. Only a former owner of the private chamber can claim these furnishings, not other members of the free company to whom the estate belongs. Apartments. Apartments are available for purchase in each of the residential districts. The buildings are named as follows: Mr. Topmast, the Lavender Beds, Lily Hills, Couplet, the Sultan's Bread. Ingleside is here. Empryeum, Ingleside. So there is also a possibility to buy apartment. You must fulfill the following condition to purchase an apartment. You need to be over at least level 50. You must hold a rank of second lieutenant. Upon purchasing an apartment, you will gain access to the building's Chocobo's table. Furthermore, you will gain option to teleport directly to the entrance of your apartment building. To purchase an apartment in Ingleside, you must first complete the masonry quest litany of... I have done this. To purchase apartment in Koppelkoten, you must first complete the masonry quest, not without incident. Vacating an apartment. In order to vacate your apartment, you must remove all furnishing, including those in storage. Estate sharing. If you are the owner of private estate, you may choose to share it with up to 3 friends, regardless of plot size. You may then grant these friends or tenants access to certain estate features such as gardening, stable tending, and estate customization. To welcome friends as tenants, open the housing menu, select private estate, then select shared estate settings followed by new tenant. Furthermore, you may evict tenants at any time, selecting their name. Relocation. It's possible to relocate your estate half to new plot. Private estates may be relocated by their owners at will, while free company estates require those with authority to purchase and relinquish land. When making the purchase, approximately 50% of value of the old plot will be applied towards the price of the new. Upon relocation, place furnishing will be put in the storeroom at the destination plot, save for the chocobo staples and miniature etride, which will be placed in the garden. In the event that there are too many furnishings to fit in the storeroom, the estate cannot be relocated until they have been removed. Private champions and company workshops will be moved in their entirely and retain their estate. Inferior fixtures meanwhile will remain intact unless the relocation results in an estate with hall with clear floors. In this case the fixtures will lost alongside the floor. Estate halls which have not been entered by the owner for 30 days cannot be relocated. Furthermore, initiating a relocation has same effect as the owner entering his or her estate hall and resets the period until auto demolition. Storerooms. All types of housing come with a storeroom for keeping fast furnishings. The largest the residence, the bigger the storeroom. The maximum number of furnishings that can be stored is as follows. Private chamber, apartment 100 indoor. Aha, okay, now I see. You can buy just apartment, and I feel that apartment doesn't need land, but if you are buying land, then there will be small 200 indoor too. And of course, if you want outdoor things, then you need, by buying apartment you cannot get any outdoor things. So there is clear separation with apartment and then small, medium, large. Chocobo staples and miniature eterides cannot be replaced in the storeroom. Certain items meanwhile are stored in stasis. For instance, plants will cease to grow and wheel stands will cease to charge. Your estate hall cannot be removed while items are in storage. In the event that your estate hall is demolished, you may reclaim stored items by speaking with the residence caretaker within. Navigating the residential districts. The icons below are used to display various locations in the residential district. Land available for purchase. Okay, this is important to know. Land that has been purchased and is waiting construction. So you will need to have that hammer icon if you are willing to buy something. And this is especially for land. Apartments are different things. Lighting. The brightness of lighting in Free Company, it says private estates and private champions can be adjusted. Use the adjust lighting option in housing menu to choose from one of the levels of brightness. Estate tax. Estate tax their potential visit what they can expect to find on your property. From the housing menu, select estate tax setting to set up to 3 tax. Tax will be displayed when selecting residential part on estate profile when viewing a list of private chambers. First come, first served. First come, first served land purchase. In a first come, first served housing area, you may immediately purchase an unowned plot by accessing the placard located at its entrance and selecting purchase land. The requirements for purchasing land vary depending on whether you are a private buyer or representative of Free Company. Purchasing private as a private. Okay. I think I'm more interested. I have also availability to be Free Company. Purchasing as private buyer, you must have at least, okay, again level 15. Second lieutenant. Acquire land. 4 or more members. authorized purchase. To purchase land in Empryeum, you must first complete the main scenario. Okay, this was done. And then I think housing lottery. In a lottery housing area, you may enter the lottery for a plot of land by accessing the placard located at its entrance and selecting Enter Lottery. Lottery schedule. Lottery's entry period will last for 5 days at a time, after which the lottery results will be announced. The result period will last for 4 days at a time. The lottery will be repeated in this way until all eligible plots of land are won and claimed. Entry requirements. Characters that fulfill the requirement listed below are eligible to submit one lottery entry per lottery period. Once submitted, a lottery entry may not be withdrawn. The requirements for entering the lottery vary depending on whether you are a private buyer or representative of your free company. Entering as a private company, again the same things, and same things for. And then when you are able to do, please note that all requirements listed above must be fulfilled. And we are to purchase land in Empryeum, you must first purchase land. I'm not sure about Zero Cane, but Empryeum is one. Entry deposits. To enter the lottery for a plot of land, you are required to pay the full sum of its value up front. Results. During the result period, you may confirm lottery results for a plot of land by accessing the placard located at its entrance. Losing the lottery, you will receive 100% refund of the deposit paid at entry. Winning the lottery, you will be prompted to confirm the purchase of the plot of the land. If purchasing new plot, the amount of your deposit will be applied in full to your purchase and you will receive no refund. If relocating from existing plot, in principle approximately 15% of the value of the old plot will be refunded to you. Please note that the refunded amount may not exceed the value of the new plot. You may finalize your purchase of plot any time the result period. There is a result period. Once the result period has ended, however, you will automatically forfeit your claim to that plot. Should you fail to claim your plot of land, this is important to notice. 50% cancellation will be deducted from the deposit made at entry. Regardless of lottery results, any and all refunds for a given lottery period expire 90 days after the result period. Please be sure to access the same placard by which you entered the lottery within the allotted time. Fail to do so will result in loss of any potential refunds. Okay, a lot of instruction for housing. Then I think let's look map. I think I go this way. I check for if I can find any hammer. And this looks like a hammer. Let's see, can I be able to... Actually, I cannot... Okay, let's see. 3 million. Here it starts. Get this amount of money. Okay, I just... This is good to get the information. So it's 3 million to be able to buy a house. What is this? Price, address, plot size. And notice this is small. You need to have 3 million if you are interested about small. So it seems that there will be a lot of gathering. Okay, 3 million. Let's see what else we have. Retainer Lady Dusk, I think this is... It seems like the blue houses are already taken. There is one yellow behind me. I just check this info to learn things. Name, plot 15, part. No greeting has been written. Okay, there is usually owner name in placard when it's already owned. And it seems that blue ones are owned. So let's go over this bridge and... So now we know that at least 3 million. This is also owned. There is actually, I checked this one, there is nothing. And a little bit this direction. Was it here? This is totally something different. Okay, there's I check. So there seems to be blue and yellow icon houses. Okay, it was market board, that symbol. There, let's look. Here is something. How can we... Is it this direction? Ah, this door goes totally different. Just checking in Sunflower Cottage. Ah, this does totally different. I think is this again the same thing with 3 million? Yes. Okay, let's see. Map. Market board. Gatekeeper. Ah, here is also gatekeeper. Little bit reminding how I first, of course, I found the retainer resident caretaker, so I think I left from my starting position was somewhere here. Then I came here and saw this especially. Okay, let's see what have been sold. Time to make money. And one venture is complete. Okay, we got a little bit something to your retainer is qualified to be traded in more advanced tradition. Select a assigned retainment shop to proceed. I just check, can we sell items in your inventory? Okay, there is now 12. And of course I sell this one. It's easy one. Ah, there are 600. Small amount. parata as an venture. What there was assigned retainer job. What was this? To assign retainer job, you must have a copy of modern vocation in your possession, which can be purchased from retainers vocate. Okay, assign venture. Field exploration. I recommended 20. So let's continue with then I check courtiers. No, not much. I have a tears. Faded copy. I have 3 of these. What is? I don't. Let's look cancel. There is some kind of hammer next. I wonder where is it actually? I try to locate this one. Okay, this was the same kind of thing. I check Hi. What you specified for? Okay, this is way how you can exit. It was here. Here is English residence caretaker. I check one thing, are they totally different? I go to check. Even here you can buy material and housing things. There is some kind of... Can I go through? It looks like that you can't go through, but there is a wall. It must be. Okay, there is huge. It's over there on what here what I'm actually behind. Right, check this one. Okay. There was something about apartments. Here it is exactly said apartment building entrance. So this is totally different area. Go to the lobby. And can we hear apartment caretaker? Welcome to Iglesias Apartments. Whether you have come with an eye to buy or simply question to ask, my services are at your disposal. Aha, so this is another thing. We can buy buy apartment which only have indoor, but those what we previously. Oho. I still see I will come back. Okay, here we are coming back. So there was something happened. And now again we are coming back. And okay, it seems that we are again. We need to go back to the lobby. So it was kind of a sudden network break or something. Okay, apartment caretaker. Welcome to Ingleside Apartments. Whether you have come with an eye to buy or simply question to ask, my services are at your disposal. Maybe I first ask about apartment. These apartments are designed to cater for individual adventures with grand company affiliation. When you buy one of our rooms, you are purchasing sanctuary, your own private space that you are free to decorate as you please. In addition to furnishing, the following features can be placed inside an apartment: flower pots, orchestration, summoning bells, crystal bells, armorers and specialist NPCs. Upon purchasing an apartment, you will gain access to the building's chocobo stable, as well as raising your own chocobo and coloring its plumage. You will be also able to care for mounts of other residents. Furthermore, you will gain option to teleport directly to the entrance of your apartment building. Okay, this is a really nice thing. Then what about purchasing? Apartments are available. I have enough for this one. And I wonder, maybe it would be nicer to start with a small, like this apartment, and decorate it, and then later, when you are a millionaire or have a lot of kills, you can buy small or medium or large land and decorate it. Apartments are available for 500,000 gil. Before you can purchase an apartment, however, you must first attain. Okay, we are level 50. This is fulfilled. Furthermore, you must hold rank of second lieutenant. This is fulfilled. In order to purchase an apartment in Ingleside, you must first complete. This is also fulfilled. And then, okay, there are a little bit same things like in the land, but I checked in just to if there are any differences. In order to vacate your apartment, you must first remove all furnishings. Once your apartment is completely empty, open the housing menu in the apartment lobby, select estate setting and select vacate apartment. Please be warned that you will be refunded the purchase price of the apartment. Not be, So this is important, you will not be refunded. Inferior customization. We like our residents to feel at home. Should you feel unhappy with the room's appearance, the walls and floors are yours to change as you will. You can customize the interior walls, flooring, ceiling, the lights of your apartment. To change any of these elements, open the housing menu while inside your apartment and select Remodel Inferior. Place fixtures will be returned to your inventory when they are replaced by another fixture. Placing furnishings. New apartments are unfurnished, a blank canvas if you will. You might fill the space with your joyous clutter or maintain a space minimalism. The choice is yours. To place furnishing, open the housing menu while inside your apartment and select indoor furnishings. Please note that the location where you may place the furnishing are dictated by its style. Apartment lighting. Lighting will be an apartment can be adjusted to suit your mood, whether you prefer bright and cheery or dim and subdued. To adjust the brightness of your apartment housing, adjust lighting. Restriction on the sale of used furnishings. Placing furnishing will bind it to you, preventing the future trade or sale to other players. Moreover, certain furnishings cannot be retrieved once placed and will be permanently discarded upon removal. Okay, this is kind of important thing to notice. You will be prompted to confirm your decision before placing or removing these furnishings. So there will be notifications. Chocobo Staples. When you purchase one of our apartments, you also gain access to our exclusive Chocobo Staple. You'll find it just outside the entrance to the building. Access to the Chocobo Staple after buying an apartment and select Learn about Chocobo Racing to begin caring your steed. Okay, I think now we know enough. Can we purchase apartment? Very good, sir. Provide me the sum of 500,000 gil and we shall make you proud owner of. Okay, let's see if this now goes. Okay, now we are playing with big amount of gil. Apartment acquired. This sounded like a dungeon. Welcome to England. Okay, this was. Now there is no more. There is. Okay, I check one thing. There is no more purchasing option. There are only info now. What about Mender? Okay, I have again damage. Yeah. This is very nice actually, you have Mender next to your apartment. What about here? Apartment merchant. You can buy items, gardening, furnishings, furnishing chairs, tables. So here you next to it you can buy everything. Entrance. Okay, here you can enter. Is this same entrance to apartments? And here you can just relax. Okay, let's go if this is the direct way. Go to your apartment. Okay, let's go. My very first apartment. After a long time of adventuring, you will get your own apartment. So, okay, let's see, can I place my... I think I have something. Illuminated. Okay, this is search item link. Set to hotbar. So okay, now it's time. Let's see. I think there was social. This one, player search, emotes, free okay, and search and housing. Indoor furnishing color, remote. And okay, this time it's indoor furnishings. Okay, it goes like this. Okay, you first go to your menu and okay, I'm not able to take that one. Okay, there are special things what you can take. So okay, now I understand why I cannot use this one. There is outdoor furnishings. You cannot use these kind of things in apartments. What about here? Here we were wall-mounted vampire patch. I think this was kind of Halloween season special quest reward. So let's see. Okay, let's select this one. Spookily pipeline wall with this cloud, tiny blood-dirty beast. What if we can we now? Okay, we can select place. Aha, this is example of things that are special and what you cannot place them. They will always be only in this apartment. Once placed, the item can no longer be traded or put for sale. Aha, it cannot be traded or put to sale. The following may also result in loss of certain parts of furnishings. The removal of said item by another player, leaving or being discharged from free company and sharing an estate. Demolition of estate. Okay, let's go. Can we touch here? Let's look. Okay, now they are in the place. Then we have our table. This was Valentine's season special reward during Valentine's Day. And where will we put? Would it be good in the very... Let's try... And it's again the same. Okay, what if we... Aha, it's heart-shaped. Okay, let's place it in the center of room. Then of course we want to our chair place. And of course, okay, now we have... Let's check. Can we just... We can at least be on top of our... Can we... They are not selectable. Okay, here we have our room with table and chair. What else? Okay, let's go again to the social housing, indoor furnishings. And do we have anything else? Tabletop. Aha, okay, this was actually also furnishings. Meal benefits when used. Tabletop. Ranky crusty tar with slight acidity that complements. Can we? Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, it's placeable. Once placed, the item can no longer be put up for sale. Place. Okay, now it really needs confirmation. And yes. What? Maybe I try putting the cone. I try to check what happens. Partake of the redoubtable raspberry tart. Redeeming you. It has certain amount of uses. You can use 10 times. Okay, let's try what happens. Okay, it's like eating. So I can come here and 10 times eat from this. I think this was some kind of item. As a reward, you could, or then it was seasonal quest and you could buy few of this. And okay, then again social housing, indoor furnishings. And I think, okay, this might be my furnishings. What I have available. Remodel inferior estate settings. Preview, adjust. Move the chamber door. Okay, so got a little bit. Then exit. Go to the outside building. Go to. I'm rather go to the lobby. And I check if there is anything like bed. Purchase item, gardening, furnaces in. Okay, this is at least one. Chairs, beds. I think bed would be very nice. Partition for decoration, shelves, racks, lighting. Okay, I try this one. Riviera chair, great chair, Aussie chair. Then there are also bench, simple wooden bench design in the fashion. Chair, Lalafell, lift. Tired of being forgotten in conversation. Chair, stool, bench, armchair. Okay, there is first one. Maple bed design. Glade bed. Glade style. Oasis bed. Oasis style. Honey's bed. Roomy bed with cold honey style. Feet mattress. Maybe, okay, let's start with the basic model. Maybe I take a couple of these just to check what they look like. And where to place our bed? Maybe here. Riviera bed, and I think there was. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, this was Glade bed. Ah, okay, it needs to be a certain location. And then maybe I leave a little bit of space between. You can jump on your bed, at least. And I think wardrobe would be nice. Still. I took accidentally outside. Now you can go right away to apartment. I think they talked about something about Chocobo. Here, let's look still. Wardrobe is there. Gardening, furnishings. Table, bars, wall decoration, shelves, racks, lighting. Okay, shelves, of course. Was there in wardrobe? Racks, lighting. Other. Look, pillar. Classified documents, scattered documents. Okay, you can buy those baskets. Level 1 ethereal fields and metal stand upon which ethereal fields are placed. And okay, I check what else. Furnishings. Okay, this is flooring and Chairs, bed, tables, food, decoration. Okay, I check sale. Maybe I buy showcase. Okay, maybe I buy one of these bookshelves. Magazine display rack. Okay, maybe I go to check. Go to your apartment, go to and then we need to place ourselves. From oh, it was quite a I check how to rotate. Okay, it's commands are on the upper part. It's okay, it's square. R2 actually. With R2 you can rotate. Maybe I'll place here. Okay, now we have. Okay, I think it will be look like this. Go to the outside, go to the specified. I check what is this, go to the specified apartment. Studio. And you can place a special. Okay, my apartment is 32. Okay, so I was wondering about that Chocobo thing, but maybe I first go to the lobby, and I think we have now enough. Know the basics of apartments and housing. So you almost need 4 million to buy land, and you own a small apartment or small land 3 million, or actually a little bit over 3 or almost 4 million. Here is Ingleside. What if I return? Okay, return means New Britannia. current location English side. So we can go to the different locations here. And I think it might be time to go back. I think it was Highmond's Horizon was our starting location when we came here. Harpet's Head subdivision. Okay, so time to leave. Highmond Horizon. Okay, now we have our own apartment. I just check, can we, what if you want to just go back your home? There is a housing. And let's see this, move to the front gate. And able to execute command, you must be on the estate grounds. Instead, return to the current home point of your dungeon. This must be Gridani. Teleport. Install travel to any tetrite to which you have previously attuned. After I this one. Ah, okay, now I have my apartment in teleports. So Empryeum apartment is available as teleport location. Do you see passage to another part or perhaps foundation? So this was really something. And actually there was one quest which needed to be complete. Own apartment. So Silveran, what did you think of Empryeum? Aha, this is something also what you can complete. Empryeum, I do hope it was to your liking. Given that our borders were closed for so long, I worried that outsiders such as yourself might not take interest in this new district. But know that it's our sincerest wish that you and other nobles souls will consider making Ishgard your new home. Okay, we got even experience from this quest. Empryeum Ethernet. The residential district Ethernet for Empryeum can be accessed through the Ishgard Etherite. Okay, this was also a nice little ad. And then I need to check. There was quest. Two sides of coin. Speak with Imeric at the congregation of our knights most heavenly. Kämpä meistä. From direct. Someone fell on table. Mega check Lucia's thoughts. Your deeds have scattered the dark clouds that have long loomed over Ishgard. On my oath, we shall not squander the bright future you have won for us. It brings me joy to see you safely return to us, Silverian. What news from Xel'Battle? Then we were not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we who remained behind, Mistress Istola has been tending to Mistress Alisai in your absence, and I am pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, Isabel, given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Let me show you to her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She is a resilient one, much like her brother. Okay, here is sister and brother.
How are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zelfatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
I take it your mission was a success.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alice. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power. Death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alize and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
But Alize, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute! I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
Thought I also made a new gear. Obviously I will get new gear. It has been many moons since we Since last we worked together, though I believe the same cannot be said of the two of you. I confess I was aware of your subterranean expedition, of your search for the truth of Calamity. I considered involving myself with her venture for a time, but as you all know all too well, the circumstances conspired to keep us apart. I can only assume she carried on in our absence. Alyssa, my apologies for keeping you waiting. Tataru has made a lot of work. Tataru is very amazing design. Right then, shall we be off? Tataru never ceases to impress, though for a moment I feared she might furnish you with identical outfit. Praise that well, she didn't. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Do you remember that time at the studio when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered? Now comes the past. Sister, please, she was not my... can we not have this conversation in front of Warrior Clyde? Past things stay past. Well, so be it another time perhaps. I should thank you again for your assistance with my expedition, Silverian. Though we left matters somewhat unfinished, I am nevertheless prepared to focus on the task at hand and aid you to the fullest extent of my ability. As you help me to brave the coils, too will help you to defeat the Warrior of Darkness. I take the first one. Pleasure to have you with us. The garment aside, I must say that you seem different, more resolute than when we last met. You have the look of a woman who is ready to fight for the future of Elsa. To the extent of my abilities perhaps, but I have no delusion of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself or any such thing. I am here today because I would regret if I weren't, that's all. Fair enough, let us depart for the waking suns, then see if Uringer can be of assistance. Our waking suns after many moons. Let's just check the details. Speak with Urianger at Waking Sands. And the location was Horizon. Gotta check my gear. Okay, gear is condition. Urianger is still in the waking sands. Urianger apologizes for calling upon you and announce. Five must often order food that the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming, for bringing thee and thine here this day. And warriors darkness have returned, Priola has to explain. I do have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, these served but to put the beast tribes to pursue their cause with redoubled fervor. We have two objectives at this time: to identify and remove the source of the beast tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning ritual from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course, while we were fortunate enough to team of the exiles' plans before they became to fruition. I should be surprised if the Warrior of Darkness and Asians didn't have similar designs elsewhere, of which we have no knowledge. Though advised to come heeded for this very day did I receive tidings, most troubling from across the Strait of Myrtle. Ogormos shuddered, and here are whispers that the Lord of Cracks neared his return Empryeum was Magto, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou cast it afford to Defia to take claims. We must ascertain the truth of matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed at the camp overlook Silverin. Thank you for your counsel, Urianger. Pray inform us should you learn aught else. I shall. If I may, Brother Urianger, is there anything else you would like to say? Surprise, I'll say. If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normal rather more verbose. Nothing to add. Very well. Ere we depart, I wish to make request. The Word of Darkness spoke of how the Arthur had the power to break down the barriers between planes. Arthur. That our words might be rejoined, I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I've heard a tale of promising Tom, the Kiran oracles. Mayhap you could start there. Knowledge. By the leave. Camp overlook, was it very well? There is something special. I check what is this. Drop dead Shiva. The chill wind blows in Ursa, and Urianger eyes bespeak knowledge of the reason why. By the high hills, where the people of Koeta spared certain doom at the hands of Teleform entity. Yet if the missile we have received from Lord Dilemond of the House Dudrin speak true, it would seem that her hard-won despite had come and gone. Recovered from her wounds, the Lady Iceheart had rejoined the struggle against Ishgard. First, it is said that her disciples have already laid claim to her hoard crystals. Hoard far exceeding their quantity, but recently wrestled from the caravans of House Vorota. This is all but certain. The heretics' mysteries intended to call upon Saint Siva once more. And so once more must Ersa, blade of light, be brought to bear against a primal, none save he had might enough to defeat such a war. This is for reason that Lord Dilemond had requested thy presence at Fitbrim Bron. Pray heed her with all haste. So this will be some kind of primal fight. What was found, and I check where we need to speak with at Camp Overlook in Outer Lanorsa. To your delight, Urianger appears to be well aware of the warriors' darkness and their recent activities, and he provides you with promising new leaders. The couples of Wilbrand are rumored to be on the verge of summoning Titan once more. Satisfied, you and Afinor prepare to depart for Camp Overlook in Outer Lanorsa, but your departure is delayed by Alistair, who requests that Urianger looks into some of the specific claims made by the Warriors of Darkness. She suggests that the Giran Oracle may hold answers, though the frosty manner in which he addresses the scholar raises a host of other questions. Camp Overlook. Let's just check this door. Ah, okay, no entry. Ah, there is solar still. Was it really this one? Speak with Bloodiness. Okay, it's this one. Soon else at this rare, I have to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcement. And whatever it is, we don't want any. Well, fancy that just when my couple problems look like coming to a head, the signs of seventh dawn turn up, itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing, is that right? Then let's get to it. realize. But maybe I think okay. So maybe I left for this, and I look one thing, teleport. I teleport back to my apartment, but okay, overlook is the location. I check, can I use emotes? Seat. Okay, this is way to go. You can use a seat emote just to go next to your chair, and that's it. Make it maybe this. I think this is good stopping point, and I didn't have finished idea that in the end of this gameplay I would own my own apartment. So this to get apartment or land requires a lot. You need to advance to level 50. And then you need to get certain rank lieutenant. So, or was it second lieutenant? Very high rank. And then finally do one of the special quest litany. So result of a lot of things. I want to thank you for everyone for stopping by and for watching.